Hello everyone! Today I'm going to talk about the major version of the Microsoft Windows operating system that was released on July 19, 2015. Windows 10 is an operating system developed by Microsoft and released as part of its Windows NT family of operating systems. It is the successor to Windows 8.1, released nearly 2 years earlier. Part of the reason Microsoft decided to name the 2015 release Windows 10 and skip Windows 9 is because the operating system is designed to be a new direction for Microsoft. Microsoft wanted to literally put some distance between the flap that was still on Windows 8 and its successor. It is a psychological play and a reference to the fact that Windows 10 is a big step on and far removed from Windows 8. Here are some features of Windows 10. Well, there's a lot, but I will just going to introduce the most common and interesting features of Windows 10. First will be the New Start. It is a table of contents to all the apps, folders, and contacts you use often. Second is the Cortana. It is a virtual assistant developed by Microsoft. Third, Microsoft Edge Web Browser is the official name for a new and improved web browser introduced in Microsoft Windows 10. Next will be the Virtual Desktop. Windows 10 provides multiple desktops that you can work in and quickly switch between. Universal Apps. Windows 10, Microsoft has launched an initiative for applications to be universal across their different platforms. Difference with the mainstream software. For this report, I will be comparing the Windows 8, which is the previous version, and the Windows 10. First will be the Start menu. One of the most complained about the Windows 8 was that Microsoft abandoned those who love the classic desktop and Start menu, which makes up most of the Windows user base with Windows 10. They wanted users from XP up through 8.1 to feel at home. The return of the Start menu, the Windows 10 Start menu works much as previous versions did, but also adds Windows 8 tiles to the mix. Next is multiple platforms with one operating system. These days, Windows can be used in the form of a smartphone, tablet, or PC, and with these different platforms come different operating systems. Until now, Windows 8 had some decent strides with the mobile world, but the user interface didn't work so well for the user. Windows 10 brings a universal OS to all platforms, integrating touch and classic keyboard and mouse controls. The OS won't work exactly the same from the smartphone to PC, but the same apps and functions are very similar. When using a tablet with a keyboard and mouse connected, the OS acts as PC. Once the mouse and keyboard are disconnected, the UI switches instantaneously into more of a mobile-friendly interface. Next will be multiple desktop. When Windows 8 was launched, the Start screen was introduced, which forced users to better manage their desktop and application on a single desktop. Windows 10, on the other hand, is allowing the user to add or remove multiple desktops with the ability to open program in whichever desktop you like. Next is get the full picture with Task View. Task View spreads out all of your processes and running application, even though across multiple desktops, so you can quickly move between active programs. In Windows 8, the reliance on full-screen Windows Store apps limited the number of ways to organize your application, and tools that let you do so quickly fell by the wayside. Windows 10 features a Snap Assist feature that pulls up previews of all your other windows when you snap up to either side of the screen. You can easily select the paired application, making it easier to organize your workspace. close responsive programs, and view data usage info. Next is the Cortana. One of the major differences between 8 and 10 is the inclusion of Cortana, which is basically Windows version of voice assistant programs like Siri and Alexa. However, Cortana is designed to use data and machine learning techniques to learn your preference and respond to your needs more accurately and efficiently the more you use it. Before we go to conclusion, I would like to share with you the pros and cons of this software. Let me ask you, should you upgrade? Okay, let me help you answer that. So here are the pros. Free for Windows 7 and Windows 8 users, simple setup and migration experience, ability to upgrade from Windows Consumer Editions to volume license upgrades much easier, minimal learning curve, familiar user experience, appropriate balance of classic and modern, mouse, keyboard, pen, and touch-friendly, return of customizable start menu, improved setup and recovery tools backup, richer, cohesive, modern settings app, stable, robust, modern entertainment and productivity apps, customizable, universal apps, ability to float on desktop, resize, and snap. Cortana Digital Assistant productivity benefits and accuracy, Task View for managing application, Snap Assist for managing on-screen windows more effectively, Action on Center for centralizing and managing app and system notification, fast, clean, easy to use, powerful modern web browser, which is the Microsoft Edge, stays evergreen with ongoing improvements, Windows Update local network updating, clean, modern, logical user interface with less distractions. And of course, the cons of this software. Two-step process for performing a clean install and activation compliance check and 32 to 64-bit migration. Recovery drive can only perform clean installs, no repair upgrades, work around download ISO. Task View does not support different wallpapers and customization option for Windows 10. Action Center limited options for notification. Example given, can't respond to a tweet on the fly. Mandatory automatic updates gives a user less control over managing updates they might not want or can cause potential damage. Microsoft Edge lacking thumbnail previews when multiple tabs are open. No jump list support, no direct support for importing bookmarks from popular third-party browsers such as Chrome, Firefox. No extension model in Edge, some sites will still need to depend on Internet Explorer. Some functions have been moved around that will require familiarization. Example given, show desktop icons, change screensaver. Number of control panel items have not been modernized. I guess this will be an ongoing thing. Network flyout does not support setting connection as a metered connection. No means of taking advantage of built hardware such as my fingerprint reader, even though it is installed and working in Device Manager. Newer technologies such as Windows Hello will require new hardware. Older 64-bit CPUs that will still powerful and left behind if they do not support certain processor extension. So obviously the last thing will be the conclusion. In conclusion, with upgrading to Windows 10, as it will increase the efficiency of our computers as well as give our user a more friendly interference, the downsides of upgrading are no longer there or are easily mitigated, and those users who still dislike the upgrade, we can downgrade them back within 30 days. And that would be all. Thank you!